Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here again, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. If you check out my page and see the mission is to be as involved as I possibly can to share with you what I have learned in my lifetime, that there is a God and how wonderful God is and how wonderful life is to be if we are to follow after God. And my mission has been to make sure that as best I can, when I can help anybody about identifying, exposing the devil, I will do it. And when I believe it was in 2016, I made a commitment to Americans that as often as I see the devil in Donald Trump, I will expose it. And I have no apology for that. This morning I'm lying in bed for some strange reason. I'm not asleep and the telly is on. And ladies and gentlemen, it comes on. This turkey. Let me tell you something. I cannot use just basic general words that you consider as comfortable words to describe exactly what I'm trying to say. So I have to use other words that perhaps makes you feel uneasy to give this some significance. I want you to know, when it comes down to Donald Trump, whoever you think Donald Trump is, Donald Trump, I have been around people, I've been in prisons talking to people, I've been in drug deals where people were getting drugged out. I've been in situations where people have been abused in every kind of way you could possibly imagine. I have never heard anybody as abusive as Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the most low-down MF I ever heard in my life. There is nothing, not one darn thing that you can point at and say is good about Donald Trump. Doesn't mean that there isn't anything good. I'm sure there is, but you can't find it because he'll do everything he possibly can to keep you from finding it. Donald Trump is not like a human being. Donald Trump is like something from the pit of hell. You talk about people who have represented hell, like Hitler, Mussolini, and other folks who tried so hard. Donald Trump wants to top all of those. And he wants to use America as his playground. And when you see him sit up there and he demoralizes himself by putting people down, he can't say decent things about people. Because any decent thing has to reference him. And if it's not connected with him, it's not decent. This is a snake, real snake. You know, I heard him talk about a song, a snake. You know I was a snake. Why you play with me? You know I'm going to bite you. That's exactly what Donald Trump is doing. He stands up there in front of these cameras that have been following him for at least since 2016 or 2015. They will not turn him loose. He is the biggest demon that you can imagine. Donald Trump is the worst demon than who? Than what that guy named, what they call this? White supremacist, any Ku Klux Klan, any hateful person that ever walked around. Donald Trump is worse in America. Donald Trump is worse than any of them. And he doesn't offer the American people but one thing: chaos, hell. You haven't heard him offer anything other than that. Talk about education, I'm going to tear it up. Talk about health care, I'm going to tear it up. Talk about jobs and progress, I'm going to tear it up. Why? Because I didn't start it. I'm going to tear it down and I'm going to redo it my way. This seems the way his message comes out. And when you got a camera before him, you know what you got? You got a bunch of American people sitting behind him, skinning and grinning. I'm going to come on and I'm going to kill everybody. I'm going to mess with everybody. He'll say the extreme every time. But I'm going to mess with people that I don't like. And the people applaud. Yeah, let's get them. He didn't offer them a job. He didn't offer them no increase in the pay. He didn't offer them no better life. He didn't say they will get a better education to be smarter. He didn't say the doctors were going to get more wise and going to get attention so they can help their health care situation. No, he said none of that. I'm going to get them. They ain't no good. They snakes. They demons. I'm going to get them because I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm chosen from God, he said. God sent me here to tell you that you ain't shit, is what Donald Trump said. And I'm going to treat you like you ain't shit, is what Donald Trump said. And Donald Trump is treating America like America ain't shit. And America sitting back applauding. Yeah, going down. Yeah, woo, 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 down. Yes. I've never heard of anything like this before in my life. But you know what I am glad of? I'm glad it's not me. And I'll tell you one other thing, too. I'm glad he's not black. I'd be so ashamed if that man was black, I wouldn't know what to do. And I cannot understand white people sitting back there, God. I can't understand it. But you know, those people sitting back there, doing all that applauding for all that bull that Donald Trump is doing. Those television cameras that's pushing up everything that Donald Trump's saying, those are white people. They know exactly what Donald Trump is doing, and they are doing it. Don't think that this is just Donald Trump. They don't have to put a camera before Donald Trump. Not one camera do they have to put before Donald Trump. Not one microphone do they have to put before Donald Trump. There are many people that they don't put a microphone in front of. They might put it there for a second and move it away and don't worry about it anymore. But for Donald Trump, for 4, 5, 6 years, they won't move their camera. To me, there's a true conspiracy going on. It's not just Donald Trump. There was a man, black people in the South were taught about Christianity. Don't listen to him. Because this man was a Muslim, I believe. And he said that white folks was devils, pure D devils from the pit of hell. And I'm going to tell you, I never could believe that. I was taught that God was wonderful, and God made wonderful people. They might act, but God made wonderful people. But for the past at least 10, 15 years, when you watch white people, I'm talking about, I'm not trying to say every white person is ugly and wrong, but most of them are. I'm going to tell you, white people that have been presented to America, that, see, like I just said, Barack couldn't get away with that stuff Donald Trump doing. He's black. I couldn't get away with that stuff that Donald Trump is doing. I'm black. And there are some white people who couldn't get away with that stuff that Donald Trump is doing because they're not evil enough. You have to be real evil that you can come before the American people and offer them nothing but chaos and hell, and they applaud and keep him on there. Keep him on there. Keep him on there. Running everything that he is, anything that comes out of his mouth. This is America. You can pull the key, you can turn out the lights, but you love what's going on. I just thought I'd share that with you. And if you don't have to agree with it. It's just my understanding of what I see coming out of that monster. Thank you.